What's up, gamers? Happy Monday. That's right, Monday Fun Day. We're going to play a little Hearthstone. Hope you're ready.
Hurry in before someone steals your seat.
Okay, so we're not worried about the daily quest. Basically, what we're going to do is we're going to play Dragon Priest with the updates from the mean streets of Gadget Sand. So I basically added four new cards. Well, two cards that I have two of each. But yeah, four cards in here. It's going to be really fun. We're going to see what this does.
Anduin versus Gul'dan.
Oh yeah, our ranks reset because it's a new season. And
Light shall bring victory.
basically, one of my friends actually finally got legendary right before the season ended. So congrats, Brian. Good job. We're against Woe Is Me. That's right. And he's about to experience that too. This is a warlock list, so I'm going to be basically doing some early kills, hopefully. Um, get some early creatures out, see what happens. I'm probably not going to kill the first thing he drops. Oh, never mind. He didn't even play a one drop. Okay, well, if he plays a two drop, more than likely I'll kill that. Anytime a warlock doesn't play a creature on turn one, I feel great. It feels like they missed a turn, which is what it seems has already happened. I'm not letting him go off that easily. Nah. Had he played at turn one, I would have considered coining to kill it. Alright, well, I guess he's going to get it anyway. That's fine. And as you can tell, here's one of the new added cards, Dragon Fire Potion. Deals 5 damage to all minions except dragons. This is going to be really good. Okay. So he's going to be the aggressor, obviously. So let's see what we want to do here. I can protect my life points. I can put down a beater of my own. Got options. I'll put down a beater of my own. See if he's going to try to crash. Well, actually, you could just kill it in all reality.
Stop yelling!
Dang, talk about putting all your eggs in one basket. Ooh. Let's see here. Well, let's go ahead and finish him off. I mean, I don't see why not at this point.
I wield the power.
Yeah, you never want to try pumping up just one creature, because when I basically get rid of it, you've used like 3 or 4 spells, a creature and maybe 2 spells, and I only use 1 or 2 to get rid of it. But his deck seems to be all about getting that pumping value. Um, don't really need to wipe the board, so to speak. I got other things to do.
Let reading tracks lie.
Stop distracting
The 5/2 I can do with either one of these creatures at this point. I just didn't want to crash with the 3/5 into him and then only be able to kill one thing. This way I might be able to kill 2 things with my tactician. Especially if he decides to hit me directly. Okay, well that worked out too. Okay, so he's playing fatties now. I can deal with that. Um, I'm curious.
Once upon a time.
Yeah. Alright, well we have options here. Malagos, I don't run a lot of damage spells, so that wouldn't be worth it. Ysera I like, but I want to play someone else. And actually, I might just play him now. Well, yeah, why not? Let's see what we can do here. Deal 3 damage to all other characters. Deal 3 damage to all characters in general. Do 5 damage to all characters. Wow. This is basically all or nothing kind of a deck, it seems. Well, really not sure. That's a toughie.
Who dares summon me?
Hmm. Well, I mean, I could play this guy, getting rid of the 6-1. Not have to deal with the 5-6.
I wonder.
This is actually kind of a hard choice. I don't want to whiteboard with this, because it wouldn't really whiteboard. It would just kill one thing. If I'm going to whiteboard, I'd rather have at least a creature in play at this point. Like a threat.
I
So,
wonder.
I could do this. Because honestly, I don't mind taking some damage right now. Especially when he's taking more damage than I am. Oh, if that's all he's got, then I might be okay. Um, okay, I was just curious to see what else I would have gotten. There's something else I actually wanted this turn. Oh, I got a friend request on Facebook. How about them apples?
Why do you call? Total corruption? Total power! Total corruption? Total power!
That's interesting. Oh, well, I could just whiteboard now. I mean, I don't see why not. Oh, that's the power of the new cards, ladies and gentlemen. And let's see. I'm actually going to heal myself a little. Oh, never mind. We got this. Yeah. Woe is me. Alright, we'll do one more fight just to see how it goes. So basically, I had a Dragon Fire Potion. That's one of the cards. And you might already know what the second card is if you noticed something I did earlier. But you didn't actually see me draw it. So there's no, saying that I have the card yet. But yeah, pretty much I have the deck built the way I want it at the moment.
Anduin versus Anduin.
Oh, the mirror match,
The
potentially.
light shall bring victory. Light smiles upon the just.
I don't mind keeping one expensive dragon as long as it kind of helps my tempo in terms of being able to play my early stuff. Against Lobster. I guess I am a little hungry this morning. Alright, we'll just pass for now. Yeah, I basically opened about 40 packs of the new set. And I pulled one legendary. He's the guy that whenever I think he attacks, each player draws 3 cards. Or each player draws till he has 3 cards. Let me rephrase. Which would be good in an aggro deck. Oh, here's another addition to the deck that's not in the new set, but I just decided to add this because I've noticed that when this new set dropped, a lot of aggro was being played. So, rather than having to deal with that, I just said, forget it. I'll just make sure I can wipe board anytime I need to. Alright, so 0, 7, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can't really kill it, therefore I'm just gonna just hit him for 3. Had I been able to kill it, I would have, but yeah. Also, technically, I guess I could have did this, but I don't know, it just didn't seem worth it in all reality. Like, if I'm going to kill it, I'd rather, kill it with, a creature that comes into play doing something. Alright, so I'm going to look for a fatty against Priest. Something that wins the game. Or, I can take Dragonoid Operator and beat him with one of his own cards. Actually, I do kind of like that.
Just a pinch of vigor.
Okay. What to do? Having kind of an idea here. Because I might be able to get some value. Well, no, not yet. I think for now, I think I'm just going to drop the big guy. Oh, he's going to take control of something I have soon. Okay. Yeah, we'll take that. I hate those kind of decks that all they do is basically beat you with their own cards. Even though I'm kind of doing the same thing right now. Thinking about getting some value here.
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
I wield the power. Black one blast.
There we go. He's probably going to kill my 2/4. He's going to kill Braum. He's not going to let me get that value over and over with other creatures. If he does, he's an idiot. Like, if he doesn't have a spell to kill it, he needs to attack it. If he really doesn't care, I'm surprised. There he goes. Again, he's trying to beat me with my own cards. Well, might as well start down. I've only taken 2 damage. I can play more stuff. So a lot of this board removal stuff that I have is going to be useless against this deck. Which I'll admit, this is very annoying. Not gonna lie. Ugh, I don't like any of this. I don't like any of this at all. I'm probably gonna lose this, guys, because I mean, he's just gonna play my creatures against me, or he might end up going to fatigue or something. I don't know. Like I said, this list is more to be the aggressive decks that I've been seeing. This is actually the first, priest control type deck that I've played this entire, because I've been playing off screen obviously, and this is actually the first like control priest or control anything that I've played this entire time. These past few days, I should say.
Just a pinch of vigor.
But as you can tell, yes, I put this guy in my deck. He's just good. He's really, really good. Well, we're not going to give him. Oh, man, this is horrible. There's really nothing to play. That's the thing. There's literally nothing to do. Oh, I could heal this guy, but there's literally nothing. Yeah, maybe I should have picked Malagos earlier. I think I had that option. Or was that last game? That might have been last game. I'll take that. That's funny. See, come on, Entomb. Nope, that's not Entomb. Okay, now what? I haven't lost, guys. Like, I actually have outs here. And Tomb would be perfect if I can draw it. Yeah, that card that he's using against me? Yeah. That was originally mine. So instead, I'm going to kill it this way. I'd rather entomb it, to be honest, but you do what you have to. At least at this point, unless he kills it, he's on a 2-turn clock. I mean, he's priest.
I
He
have no
should be
time
able to
for
kill it.
games.
Okay, well, so much for that clock, huh? Let's see what to do now.
I wield the power.
Just hope he decides to crash. Like I said, a lot of what I have is useless against this guy. Yeah, this is rough. Not gonna lie.
Well played.
Yep, I just lost. If someone tells you well played, I mean, typically you lost. Now, am I going to return the favor? No, because why am I going to respond when you didn't even say hi? That's okay. This is actually the first time I've lost too, which is kind of embarrassing. Of course, it's when I record is when I lose, so that would happen. That's all right though. Like I said, the deck can't be everything, obviously, but like I said, so far, I mean, this is probably like a 95% win rate. This is the first one I've lost in like 3 or 4 days, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully, okay, here we go.
Versus
Against Go Graph.
I must protect the wild.
The light shall bring victory.
Okay, so this hand is not so great. Um, well, actually, I might want to keep that. I'm just not going to be very aggressive at all. Now, obviously, I haven't played a lot of games only because, I don't have a lot of time. But moving from 20 to 18 and getting my first loss. I've played one Druid list that I beat, not really hardcore. It was actually a really good Druid deck. There's a whole thing with I forgot what they're called, but they're like golems or
Feast
whatever.
of Winter Vale.
Well played.
Oops.
Happy Feast of Wintervale.
Yeah, wrong thing. My bad. I can't think of. I think they're like jade golems. There's a druid list that does really well with those. But I had a hard time beating it. I did it, but it was rough.
What to do?
So right now, we're just gonna kill whatever he plays. I'm hoping, and then hope I top deck a cheap creature soon.
I wonder. Time waits for no one.
So I guess he's gonna take his time. This will be one of those games, huh? Well, this might be a while, ladies and gentlemen. Every turn's gonna be like this. There we go. Now, I'm not gonna waste a removal spell on one of those. So I think for now we're just gonna pass and see what he does. Normally I would have liked to play like a 2 drop or 3 drop by now. But thankfully this deck isn't overly aggressive, so I might be okay.
I wonder.
But this is the kind of deck that I had a hard time with. But I think the other deck was a little more aggressive than this was. Either that or he just has a slow hand too, like I do. Alright, so he's getting a lot of armor. A little late, but I'll take it.
My work is paramount. Leave me alone.
How do I feel about him gaining a bunch of armor? Eh, I'm not overly upset about it. Really not. Oh, we're definitely gonna kill that 3/6, right? Against these Jade Golem decks, you want to kill their creatures. You don't want to ignore them at all. They will gang up on you and they will kill you. Although I probably would have killed the one that had, potentially better stats, but we'll take it. Um, hmm, yeah.
Synchronization coming.
I don't want any of this, to be honest. Ooh, Bob Burke. Hmm. Well, I kind of don't want to lose my other dragon yet. No, I'm actually going to probably lose him either way. I was thinking about trying to save the one that's currently a 3/1, but nah, never mind. We're just going to, I guess, kill it because we can. He's going to work for the kill, though. Trust me, if you leave those creatures alone, they will make you suffer for it. And it sucks I lost two creatures, but I mean, that's part of the game. Now, if I were him, I would have actually just killed my guy. I think you get +4, right? And you could hero power, and yeah. But okay, I will take this instead. Yeah. Do I want to do anything else? Not really. These board wipe spells were really helping these past few days, but now I'm actually playing, I guess, better decks. They're not as, weenie aggressive. Okay, well. Hmm. I mean, I do want to kill the 4/4. I do. So what I might do, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Just so I can draw a card, really. And then I can play this guy.
I wield the power of black. Barbarian.
Actually, let's see if we can get us a fatty. Yeah, sure. Why not? Actually, I know what I should have picked. Oh, well, too late now. I should have picked the guy that was on the left. This is fine too.
Golems are a girl's best friend.
Okay. Well, that's kind of funny. If I had known. Okay. Now what do we want to do? I could wipe the board. What does he do again? Summon a 6/6 Jade Golem. Hmm. That's going to be a pain, actually. And these trades aren't going to be real good either.
Must consider.
I think what I'll do is we'll attack here. Beat there. Beat there. I could have killed the 5/1, but I'm not in a hurry for him to get a 6/6 that can attack this turn. Yeah, he's needing a spell right now. Sometimes you gotta take your time on these turns. There's a 6/6. But, I don't know if he, what he can do at this point.
Time waits for no one.
You are so fun.
Well, he's trying at least. But I pretty much got it though.
Death to the pretender. Barbaric.
Well played.
That's actually a good deck. I think he had a slow start, just like I did, and I was just able to do the cards when I needed them. But yeah, that's gonna end the video here. I just kind of wanted to show you a little bit of the new Dragon Priest. I'm starting to realize that the 4-drop board wise flow for creatures of 2 or less are being kind of iffy now. Because, like I said, it was working at first because I was playing against a bunch of aggro decks. But then when I started recording today, I started playing more control or mid deck. So it's just random. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, that's the new Dragon Priest. And I may make some adjustments later on. Actually, you know what? Let's open a pack just so you can check out some of the new card. I have 100 gold or so. Let's do that. Let's go to the shop. Let's see if we can't pull something good. I always get excited when there's a new set that drops. Just check out the new cards and trying to be the first to get them, all that good stuff. Alright. Oh, I already got like a bunch of these guys, but he's not bad. I don't think I'll ever use him, but he's not bad. Yeah, I saw someone play this earlier. He's okay. She's good in certain decks. This is actually really good for Paladin, I think. And deal 4 damage, summon a Jade Golem. Yeah, that's not bad. But I have pretty much all of those at the moment. And just to prove that I already have them, when I go to craft, it's going to basically light up. And I'm probably going to be able to use almost all of it. Craft. And yeah, 35. Okay, so 4 of those cards I already had. I think there was a common that I didn't have, which is no big deal. But yeah, basically, I opened about 40 packs. I have a lot of cards already. One legend. I did sell some of my foil epics that I got because I just didn't need them. Um, just so I could buy those Dragonfire potions. I didn't get the Dragonfire potions out of the packs. I had to actually craft them. Now the rare guy that I got, the 5 drop, him I actually pulled twice, thankfully, so it worked out for me. And that is this guy. He's one of the additions. If you're holding a dragon, discover a card in your opponent's deck. That's actually pretty strong. Against Priest, I mean, that was really going to be my only out because, I would need to take control of one of his creatures. The problem is, of course, he was able to take it back. So what do you do? But I did add him. He's really good against just about everything. And then, oh yeah, there it is. And Dragonfire Potion deal 5 damage to all minions except dragons. This is an awesome card. This is going to put Dragon Priest on the map hardcore along with the 5 drop, guy. Just really, really solid. So, as a matter of fact, I might even take out the other card I added, the one that costs 4, this one. Destroy all minions of 2 attack or less. I mean, if nothing else, I can replace it with a fattery. Because in all honesty, if you look at my list right now, I pretty much took out all my fatties except for him. He's like the only fatty. But I took out Ysera. He's not really a fatty. She's just a good late game card. And I took out something else. But I might put a big dragon in. We'll see. I mean, I have that 12-12, but I don't know if I really want to play him. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much the deck right now. Is Chillmaw, 2 Entombs, just to take control of your opponent's creatures and use them later. Things like Ragnaros, things that are a threat. The Postings, I got 2 Bookworms because they're still good for some reason. Holy Novas, of course. This new guy. I mean, 5-5-6 is pretty good too. I didn't mention that. Of course, Corruptor is still solid. Azure Drake still solid. Twilight Drake or Guardian, really good. The Shadow Word Horror, I'm probably gonna take out. I don't know. I'm still debating that because maybe I don't need it as much as I thought I would, so it might come out for something. Midnight Drake is just kind of my own thing. I mean, he's kind of the beater half the time in my decks. Of course, Braun, we can't get rid of him. He just gives me all kinds of value. A cheap beater, early beater with taunt, of course, early removal, and then let's discover a fatty, hopefully, or a dragon that I need at the time. So, I mean, that's pretty much the deck. I don't think I've actually ever showed you the entire deck before, but just keep in mind that more than likely I'm going to be taking this out because apparently you only hit a bunch of heavy aggro in ranks 20 and 19, but apparently when you hit 18, this card almost becomes useless. So we'll see what happens. I mean, especially since I have Bookworms and I have, you know, Shadow Word Pain. I mean, I might not need it. It's hard to say. I mean, I might play with it a few more games off screen, and if I get no use out of it, we'll put in maybe some fatties. And I might put in Ysera and something else. I mean, I might even put the guy I took out. The menagerie is for guests only. That guy. We're probably gonna take. We might put him back in. Just because he is a taunter and he puts a dragon in my hand, I took him out just because I was trying to be different and see if I can find better cards, and I was really worried about aggro, but apparently I don't need to be. It seems so. We'll see what happens, but all right, guys. We'll talk to you guys next time, and you take it easy.